Today's video begins with statistics. Operators of a combat unmanned aerial unit have shared data covering a 10-day period. The total number of affected individuals stands at 233. Among them, 115 sustained injuries that are likely to become fatal, and 118 were neutralized on site. It is worth noting, this represents only one unit. Of course, they may coordinate with others, yet each group maintains its own record, and similar figures are observed across dozens of other unmanned divisions. Such numbers are no longer surprising. Drones have entered the reality of modern warfare rapidly and have become not merely a supporting tool, but a defining factor shaping the entire battlefield. Today, it is estimated that nearly 80% of all neutralizations are carried out by unmanned systems of various types and capabilities. Every flight, every strike, and every recorded impact adds another line to the growing statistics, a quiet reflection of how technology has redefined the rhythm of the battlefield. You know what else changed when drones entered the battlefield? It's the way we see war from the outside. In the past, even during the Second World War, how did ordinary people learn about what truly happened on the front line? Mostly from newspapers or fragments of rumors. Very few soldiers returned home before the end of the war, and those who did rarely spoke about it. Young men went to fight with idealistic thoughts, believing it was a matter of honor, duty, or justice. But they returned as completely different people, broken, emptied, carrying memories that never fade, even after decades. Today, things are different. We are, in a way, sitting in the front row. We witness the war not through stories or reports, but directly through a screen, through the silent eye of a drone hovering above. We see not only the strikes, but the faces, fear, confusion, that last glance before a final breath. And here lies the paradox, because the same footage is seen by those on the other side. Russian soldiers watch these moments too, seeing how quickly life can end, and they begin to think less about victory and more about survival. Their unwillingness to fight, or rather to die for the decisions of others, is growing stronger every day. Those who joined for money, for fame, or under the spell of propaganda lose their motivation once they face the true cost of war. And that unwillingness to continue, suppressed by orders and fear, only weakens the effectiveness of both individuals and units as a whole. And in the end, it no longer matters what motivated them at first, because all of them will reach the same end. When death becomes a number in a report, motivation no longer has meaning. Another factor that destroys their motivation is the complete lack of basic supplies. In this footage, a Russian soldier sitting in the forest, searching for something edible, a few mushrooms or berries. His hunger was so intense that the rumble of his stomach drowned out his hearing, and he never noticed the drone slowly approaching to complete its task. Or another example, where a Russian soldier is so tired that it feels like he is sitting in the middle of the forest, just waiting for his turn. Well, how can Ukrainian drones refuse such wishes? Recently, near the Dobropilya area, the occupiers attempted yet another mechanized assault on the positions of Ukrainian defense forces. The enemy advanced with 16 units of heavy armored vehicles, infantry fighting vehicles, MTLBS, and tanks. The outcome was predictable. During defensive actions, Ukrainian forces destroy 9 infantry fighting vehicles. For armored personnel carriers, 3 tanks, and 3 motorcycles that led the initial wave of attack. The enemy's tactics remain unchanged. First, motorcycle units, then armored columns carrying infantry on board, under the cover of electronic warfare systems designed to suppress Ukrainian drones. The assault groups intended to deliver troops into nearby settlements, where they would establish positions. The familiar further of Ukrainian units against a variety of targeted areas, from enemy personnel due to pre-planned mining to coordinated efforts of Ukraine's defense forces. If you enjoyed the video, artillery brigades, leave a National Guard units, and thank you for watching. And drone system crews. The enemy's advance was completely disrupted. Confirmed enemy losses amounted to 78 personnel, while the remaining vehicles retreated, leaving damaged equipment scattered across the battlefield. Technology advances almost every day. Improvements and innovations affect strike drones as well. Kamikaze-style drones, the kind shown in our footage, are produced at scale, which keeps costs relatively low, yet they continue to be improved. Today, these systems can cover distances up to 50 kilometers, and return trips to base are not a factor. That reach enables strikes deep into enemy lines, reducing areas once considered relatively safe. Supplies en route can also be intercepted long before reaching their destination. And last segment for today, the familiar work of Ukrainian units against a variety of targets, from enemy personnel in vehicles to communication antennas and technical positions. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, leave a like, and thank you for watching.